la ndị otu ibe ya were bịa tụtụrụ ụlọ nna m ụlọ m amaghị mgbe alụ bụ nne m edi ahụ ọ nọ bịa gbaa ya ọkụ la ndị otu ya
ngwa nwanne m ya dịrị gị na mgbe ọ nwere ajụjụ ọzọ m chọrọ ịjụ gị
lekwe ụlọ nke nọ n'azụ ya ọ bụghị n'isi ngụ ha azụ ọ hafụrụ anyị lego ụlọ my uncle my senior brother nke anọ n'ụlọ for long lee ya eji ahụ ọnụ mere anyị ka anyị ma wee bụrụ ndị enweghị ụlọ were bụrụ atụrụ enweghị onye nche ama m ihe eji ahụ ọnụ si ya mere anyị nwa mere ya lekwe ma jen nwanne m nweta ma baro ma friji ihe ndị a niile aga m ekwu ezi ma ocho ma ụmụ ihe ndị motosaịkụl m my senior brother ihe niile agbakọrọ ya ọkụ even ọ nwere ihe dị important my brother ha dochara ma rọba ha dochara.
So nwanne m mụ na gị nwa onye akụ.
Okay, so he went ahead to describe how bad the incident is, that, they burnt down his brother's house as well. That's his elder brother's house, burnt down the refrigerator, the couches, the generators, everything without leaving a single dime, right? And he just intentionally wants to make them homeless, right? So he's just, still explaining, lamenting, and this our young brother is still questioning him. Yeah, he's still interviewing him. Okay, all right, go ahead.
So mụ achọkwa m ịjụ gị ajụjụ ọzọ. Ilela anyị ịnọgo hụ activities eji ahụ ọnụ n'obodo anyị. So hụkwana nke Gentle, ihe na-achọ ịjụ gị na-awụ since Gentle batara obodo ala akụ, ka isi hụta activities Gentle?
My brother, ikwu nke wee eziokwu tụ onye ahụ ha achụ ya. Gentle awụghị onye ọjọọ to my side.
Okay, he's the young brother of ours is asking him to explain about our General Gentle, or what does he have to say about the characteristics of General Gentle. And the victim here is explaining that since both of them, both the interview and the person that is interviewing him from Aku village, they know our General Gentle to be a very peaceful person, that he doesn't look for nobody's trouble except for those that are, troublemakers against him, those that are chasing him. Those are the only people that he focuses on. But he doesn't mean no harm to any innocent person. Okay? All right, go ahead, sir.
Kamgbe m ma onye Gentle ụgwụ o mebokwana m ihe ọjọọ adọbokwana m mbata jakụ Gentle asend ya ụmụaka ya chi chụghachi m azụ.
Okay, so like you said, he has never experienced or seen our General Gentle do any bad thing to anybody. He has never visited the village, and General Gentle, came after him with his team. That he has never experienced any such thing. So for him, of course, that our General Gentle is a very peace-loving person. He's a good person. Go ahead, sir.
Even mbata akụ ala m efi arahụ ụra ọfụma, but mgbe ọbụla m chetara edi ahụ ọnụ ụjọ abịa m agbafuo m n'obodo gbapụga.
Nke bụ eziokwu.
Okay, so whenever he visits the village, he sleeps peaceful. But when he remembers Eje Awono, right, he doesn't feel okay. He feels very scared, and he runs away from the village.
Nwanne m abatara m obodo anyị a hụ ka ọhịa si tochie ebe niile, even ụlọ nna m agbara ya ọkụ, obi adị m mma. So mụ garịwa si ka m mee investigation dịka.
All right, so our young brother here said that when he visited the village, there are bushes everywhere, Even his own father's house was also burnt down, hence his decision to carry out this investigation. Go ahead.
Promise Irunu, see, we can continue with fresh updates about what is going on in my community. So you can never tell you today, 25th August, Monday. So, nwanne m ka njọ oge ọzọ because ahụrụ m na otu obodo anyị dị na ọhịa awụ nke ọ dị before. Alọtara m omeghị ndị nne nna ahụ n'obodo, omeghị ndị nna nna ahụ n'obodo. Ka ihe na-achụfu isi ndị nna ọwụ Ifeanyị na ndị otu ya na-achụfu isi ndị nna anyị na ụmụnna anyị nọ na vileji ka ọwụ ndị amị na-edi edi ahụ ọnụ utu ndị amị ndị Fulani terọrist ọ kpọrọ ya bata n'obodo na-achụfu isi ha.
Nwanne m ikwukwe nke wee eziokwu lekwe ọ bụrụ Ifeanyị na-achụfu anyị ọ bụrụ Ifeanyị na-achụfu anyị ndị na-achụ anyị wụ ndị Boko Haram la ewetara anyị wụ edi ahụ ọnụ kpọwerela abịa because onwe na onye ha hụrụ ha na-agbagbu onye ara agbagbu.
Okay, brother. So this our young brother again. He said he's surprised to see everywhere being so bushy, and it's so difficult to see people around, men, women, and he's asking this other guy where, I mean, what was the cause of people, leaving the village? Is it because of Ifani? Or I don't know who the Ifani is. Maybe one of the notorious guys in the village, and or what else. So the victim is explaining that truly he doesn't know, he doesn't think it's Ifani, but he thinks it's Boko Haram that Eddie Ahuono, brings into the village to harass and attack the people. Okay? So go ahead.
Egbu nwata egbu okenye. So mgbe ị nụziri na Eddie Ahuono shi ya mbịaje wụọ onye ọla agbafe echi ya. Like ndị okenye ọ nwere ndị dị mkpa ndị nke ahụ adịghị, ọ nwere ndị nke akwụla azụ were gbaa ọsọ. My brother, ikwu nke wee eziokwu ihe m la ahụzila obodo anyị na-agba m anya mmiri. Obi adị m mma ihe nwanne anyị nwoke si ya nwa Eddie Ahuono were atọ ọnụzi akụ as desire.
Okay. So he's lamenting about, the condition of the villages. Nobody is in the village anymore. People are running away, witnessing the killings of, innocent people in the village by Eddie Ahuono and his notorious gangsters. So because even the sick ones, the old people, they are sick, they are being carried, out of the village for safety. So that whatever is happening in the village in Aku, it's really hurting his feelings. Go ahead, sir.
But no problem. Ihe o metere Jehova ga-akpụkwa ya ọrụ ya.
Ise.
Onye ọbụla onye rụtara Jehova ga-akwụ ya according to otu onye ahụ si wee rụ ya.
So ebe a na-aga ugbu a na another family, another compound. Ka m gaga school na another house agbakwara ọkụ by activities of Eddie Ahuono with ndị Fulani. So ile anya here another place agbara ọkụ. Here another place agbara ọkụ. Ọ wee Eddie Ahuono with Fulani Janjaweed, Fulani terrorists ndị bịara gba here ọkụ. So without wasting time, they can see unu na m ga-ewetara unu updates about the.
Okay, so the other guy is already done, but he laid out a prayer that whatsoever a man soweth that he shall reap. So this our young brother now is in a different location. This particular building is being burnt down by the said Eddie Ahuono. Okay. All right, thank you. Go ahead.
The things in the village anyị. Here ọkwa another building from another family. Eddie Ahuono gbara ọkụ n'ime obodo anyị nwa Akụ. Here ụlọ nna Friday mmadụ etochi nke dị n'ime Ọdọọmị Akụ. So ọ gbara ya ọkụ ka m gosikwa unu round. Unu hụ ka Eddie Ahuono si turn the condition of this family upside down. Ka ịhụ ya. So ụmụnne m ndị na-anụ olu m ihe awụ ụlọ Eddie Ahuono gbara ọkụ. Lekwa sọsọ nke ọ hapụrụ ebe a. Lekwa ndị nwe ụlọ a, lekwa ụmụazị ya na nne ya with nna ya bi n'ụlọ a bifo abịa gbaa ya ọkụ lezie ụmụ fọ ọzọ ha ndị bi n'ime ebe a lekwa dịka ebe ha bi because ha
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's so heartbreaking. Anyways, he's showing these victims that live in this building, the same area one of burn down this building, burns down everything, and these are little children who are victims of the evil act of this area one. So he burnt down the main building and he left this bad one, this small house, this old one. He left it alone. He didn't burn down this one, and that's where these little children and their parents, are currently are residing now. Okay, go ahead.
agbago mee ha azụ ha ọkụ ọ wee di ahụ ọnụ ka m ga-gosikwa unu ebe ọzọkwa edi ahụ ọnụ gbakwara ọkụ na my village wụ akụ which means agaghị m egosisi unu all of them because o buru ibu but I'm doing with evidence. That's why I have to show you people some places. Ahụkwa another house Nigerian Army gbakwara ọkụ again n'ime obodo anyị wụ akụ here wụ the main house Friday mmadụ echisịrị ya dị ụlọ ha gbara ya ọkụ gbaza ya ọkụ a gbara ya ọkụ Nigerian Army ọha ndị gbara ebe a ọkụ were turn on the condition of this house, this building like this unu ahụgo ya ndị akụ ama m mgbe ọ ga-eru ka unu mara ahịa mara na wu gentle una problem wu gentle wu problem unu no Nigerian Army with their messengers edi ahụ ọnụ messenger DSS ha na-agba ụlọ anyị ọkụ n'ala anyị wa akụ.
Okay, so he's in a new building that was burnt down too, right? And he continues to say the same guy and his terrorist Nigeria army, they are the ones that burnt down this other house that he's showing us right here. That he doesn't know when the villagers of Aku will get to know that Gentile has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with all this um, raising down of houses or killing of people. He doesn't have anything to do with that. So he said that there are several of the burnt houses, but he's just going to show a few as a point of evidence. All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Ndị akụ ka unu mụrụ anya ihe awụ condition Nigerian Army dowere ala akụ ndị nna anyị niile agbafichara ihe awụ ụlọ nke agbara ya ọkụ ụlọ nke agbara ya ọkụ witi ndị niile nọ n'ime obodo agbafichago because of activities Nigerian Army with their messenger onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ ka m ga-gosikwa unu ebe ọzọ fọrọ afọ ihe awụ condition o dosara obodo anyị everywhere uzi ọhịa ndị nne na ndị nna anyị agbafichigo ka m gosikwa unu another house Nigeria Zoo gbara ọkụ with their messenger onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ arụrụ wee gbuo m batara obodo m anya mmiri na-agba m ọkwa ịhụgo ụlọ mmadụ rụrụ most of us amaghị mgbe a rụrụ ụlọ a mana Nigeria terrorist Nigerian Zoo Army with their messenger onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ gbara ebe a ọkụ unu ahụgo the condition o dowere this building onweghị onye ihe ọma adịghị mma onwekwana onye ihe ọjọọ dị mma onwekwana onye ma nke adịghị mma onwekwana onye ma nke adịghị njọ ndị ụwa achọrọ m ka unu jiri anya unu lee ma this kind action this kind activities o nwere ike ime ka obodo gaa n'ihu ọ na-eweghachi obodo azụ.
Yeah, so absolutely. The villages are, they've all escaped and everywhere is bushy. And he keeps showing other houses that were burnt down and continues to lament that whatever this guy is doing is very unfair. That Ako people should please wake up and know that this guy is not doing them any good. All right, so go ahead.
Ka m gosikwa unu ebe ọzọ ihe ahụkwa another building Nigeria Zoo Nigeria Terrorist Zoo gbara ọkụ ihe ahụkwa another building Zoo Army gbara ọkụ with their messenger nakwa ya ndị akụ you people should leave Gentle alone. Gentle is not your problem. It's Nigeria Army that is our problem. Their last invading in our community akụ this is what they did. They burned down so many buildings. Ndị akụ unu hapụ Gentle aka wụ Gentle wụ na problem. Ndị akụ ama mgbe ọ ga-eru ka unu mara anya mana ihe na-asị wụ anybody na-eche echiche ịkpọbata ndị amị na ala akụ again ka ha bịa biri ala akụ ga-eweli onye ahụ.
Okay. All right. Okay, so he showed another building and he continues that Gentle is innocent of all of this. Is the same guy and the Nigerian terrorist army that they are responsible burning down this. He's warning their people to leave Gentle alone. That he's innocent. All right. So please go ahead.
ndị ichie ga-eweli onye ahụ onye ruo ihe ụmụ ya ka m ga-gosikwu na another house Nigeria Terrorist Army gbakwara ọkụ. Ụfọdụ onye isi ekele m gị ịma na onye nwe ọfụma awụ m afọ ala akụ gị ọnwa afọ ala akụ biko ajọsị m chọrọ ejikọ ma nke ajụ ka imere m ya ọsịsọ wee biko ụlọ gị ha gbara ọkụ like this ka ndị gbara ya ọkụ Nigeria Army ọkwa ha gbara ya ọkụ ke ebe anyị nọ ya ugbu a
anyị na ụmụnnekwu
ọdọm dị n'ime ebe
dị n'ime Autonomous Community.
Okay, ana m ajụ gị since ịma onye Gentle wụ Gentle megidego gị ọ Gentle na-agba ụlọ niile nọ n'ime akụ ọkụ nke bụ eziokwu thank you ya gbaziere gị.
Okay, brother. Now he went to yet another building that have been burnt down, and this other victim is right there in front of his house, and the guy is interviewing him to know asking him who burnt down his house. In response, the victim said it's the terrorist Nigeria army, and the young brother asked him, what does he know about our general, okay, Gentle, and he said that Gentle is innocent, yeah, but it is the Nigeria terrorist army that burnt down his house, and he also mentioned his location where he was. All right, go ahead.
ụmụnne m ndị ụwa niile ihe ọma na-adị mma anyị abịakwukwo na another building Nigeria Zoo Army gbara ọkụ. Now another building. You can see how big this house is. This is an old building from olden fashion those days, but this house has been burnt down by Nigerian terrorist army. Zoo country by with their messenger onye dịkachi egwu ọmụ edi ahụ ọnụ ọmụ awụsire boy onye eziokwu anaghị m atọ ụjọ anaghị m esheke atọ mana ndị aka ọmụ ihe nchọrọ.
Okay, so this is also another building. There are several buildings. Then he took us to another building, and it is a big house that was burnt down by the Nigerian terrorist government and the Onye Dekachi Ediahuono. They were the ones that burnt down this house. And the guy said that if they continue to do this, that the land of Aku will swallow them. So let's play to hear the rest. Thank you.
Ọgụ Biafra, ọgụ freedom ahụkwa na ọgụ community. Ihe agbaga ahụhụ ọgụ community all the whole ala Igbo mana. You people take ego personal because unu ka dị confused. Edi ahụ ọnụ onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ na confuse unu.
All right. So, he's saying that the people of Akko, they are still confused, right? That they should get to know the truth, the Nigerian government and Onye Dekachi Egwonwu, that's his last name, that they are the ones committing all this crime in Akko. All right, go ahead.
Udo dere gị ịma na onye nwa ọfụma ọmụ awụsira boy nke na-akụ egwu n'ala obodo n'ụwa akụ nwanne m so asị m ka m jụọ gị ụlọ a gbara ọkụ ka ndị gbara ya ọkụ ka anyị mara
ndị Zulu ndị amị terrorist ndị amị ndị Fulani
ọkwa ha gbara ya ọkụ
edi ahụ ọ na-enye dịkachi egwu nwa ya kpọ ụmụ bịa gba ụlọ anyị ọkụ abatọ gbara ụlọ anyị ọkụ ọ gbara nke nwanne m ka ọkụ gba nke my father ọkụ gbakwa nke my own ọkụ tere ha isi onye ha gbara ọkụ n'obodo ahụ tacha ama nkwenye ha anyị mere ha anyị emegide nkwenye ha jọs ha eme ha ka ha chụpụcha anyị n'obodo so otu ka o si dị n'ọnụ ọtụ ihe m na-ekwu nke onye ọlele ekweta ihe ọjọọ na-ekweta ihe adịghị mma ihe ọjọọ ahụ ga-eturu isha ndị ọ ga-eji ihe ọma ọ ga-eji ala chere mmiri anyị azọga anyị azọga ihe ọnwụ ihe anyị na-azọ oke anyị unu na-emegide anyị unu atụghị nye anyị rat anyị gwa hafụ nna anyị ka anyị la unu ekweta ihe ọzọ unu na-eji ntọ nụzie na-emebisi ọdụ ho prọpati anyị ala iyi mata ihe onye metara ọ ga-adịrị ya ma edi ahụ ọnụ nyere kachi nwanne anyị mekele eme ihe ọ ga-eji ala chere mmiri.
Okay. So this is one of the owner of the houses that they burned, and the victim said that that Ediahuono has burnt down 3 of his family houses, and he said that it is whatever that we're seeking is our own. He made a liberation that it is Biafra, and nobody is going to stop us from having Biafra. And whoever that wants to stop us from, being free, like Edi Ahuono and the Nigerian terrorist soldiers, that they will not succeed. So he made a liberation and he made a prayer, right? So go ahead.
Onye nsika.
nwanne m asị m ka m jụọ gị ọzọ because ana m eme investigate ka m mara ihe megala obodo anyị ka m mara ka a ga-esi mekwa n'aka ihe dị mma ka ihe na-agala ihu hụ na ọkụ ọhịa dị n'obodo anyị abịara asị na ndị obodo anyị ndị nna anyị na nna anyị gbafichiri agbafichi ka onye chụfụrụ ha n'obodo ọ jee ntụ chụfụrụ ha n'obodo ka ọ amị terọrist ya na-abịa
Awa mi ko yi to fun alo wucha ya de ke chu ya de ka.
Okay, here, this our young hero he asked the victim that according to what he has witnessed, the village being desolated, that who does the victim think, chase the people out? And the victim said, of course, it is the Nigerian terrorists and Onyedikachi Egwom, that they are the ones that, scared the people away. Go ahead.
nke a wụ messenger DSS
Yes,
onye ochi ha
Oh, nda chofresh anyị l'obodo.
Okay.
So everybody. Ndị na-agbasa
All right, this is a confirmation that our General Gentile is innocent, and the people that are terrorizing the community is the Nigerian Zoo terrorist army and their slave boy terrorist Egwon Onyedikachi. Go ahead, thank you.
ndị ụwa ndị akụ unu ahụla nye ụmụnne m unu ndị mekwara interview kwa ka ha kọwakwa ihe na-eme n'akụ ka ha werekwe kọwakwarụ na at least ha nọ n'ụlọ emitiri m ha na village a ha ma ka o si adị ha si ebe ha gbagara ọsọ because of ndị amị gbalata ka ha bịa hụ ụlọ ha ndị agbara ọkụ thank God mo meet ha here so ka unu mara na onye ahụ gbukwere ka agbara onye ahụ gburu ka agbara ka a na-aga.
All right, so again, a confirmation from the victims that their conditions is caused by the same evil terrorist people, and of course they exonerated our General Gento and our BDF. They are good people. Go ahead.
ndị akụ mụrụ m ndị Igbo niile ụwa niile ya wa another building ha gbara ọkụ ya wụ ụlọ nwanne nwoke Samilov nwa onye ama Samilov na-akụ a ya wụ ụlọ nwanne Tuma ya wụ ụlọ ya gbakwara ya ọkụ o nwere ihe ụlọ a mere ọkụ unu jiri anya unu hụkwa nke a na ka mkpụrụ unu gaa na be nna m ka unu hụ ka a si gbazaa be nna m ọkụ ka a gawa.
Okay, so the building he just showed us is another building that was researched by the Nigeria terrorist government and their agents, Edi Ahuono. So now he wants to take us down to his father's building.
ndị akụ mụrụ m Igbo niile ya wụ ụlọ nna m ya wụ otu a si gbazaa ya ọkụ ọnwụnkwaje ntụ gbara ụlọ nna m ọkụ dịka m gwara unu na m na-eme with evidence that each one that I'm saying I will be proving my evidence. Here are my evidence. Here are all on them. Nothing was brought out. None of our property was brought out.
All right. So this is his father's house, which was burnt down by the same terrorist army, and they are one of the terrorist guy. And he said that whatever he's displaying is based on evidence. And he is saying that Gentle is innocent. He's not Gentle that burned down his father's house. It is still, the same terrorist, army and the idea one that burned down his father's house. Go ahead.
Oh, can they were na oh Gentle their problem? Oh, Nigerian terrorist army.
Okay. This is to say that Aku people must know that Gentle, our General Gentle, is not their problem. That the problem they have is the Nigeria terrorist army and they are one. Please continue.
With their problem. Amam here not thinking, amam here chọrọ iche This is the right time for you guys to stand up and know the truth and follow the truth for betterment of our community and Igbo land as a whole.
All right, like he said it in English that, for the people of Akko to please wake up and know the truth. And it's only the truth, of course, I will set them free. That, our General Gentle and his team are innocent. So it's always the problem, the Fulani terrorist army and the notorious indigene who is an agent of the terrorists, Edia One. Okay, so they are the people they are scared of, and not our General Gentle, because General Gentle, BDF in general are good people and innocent. All right.
Masị unu na aka unu mụrụ anya wee realize ya chee echiche mana na this young man a na-akpọ Onyedikachi Egwuọnwụ edi ahụ ọnụ egbugo anyị with his so-called DSS messenger ọ na-arụ were nwee the mind and the gust ịkpọrọ Nigeria terrorist army wee na-abịa agba obodo anyị ọkụ. Look at our place.
Okay. So he's, lamenting over the misses of his village and the village people. And the cause is definitely the Nigerian terrorist army and the Ediahon Onyedikachi, what's his last name again? Egwuọnwụ, right? So they are the people that are responsible to the plight of the Akko people. Go ahead.
Ya ụmụ eke egwu nke dị n'ime Amoria akụ o nwezi onye bi ya. Anyị ọ ga-eji n'aka anyị rụọ ụlọ anyị a na-achụpụkwa onwe anyị n'ụlọ. Since onye a akpọrọ bụ terrorist army bịa n'obodo anyị dị mma amasị m ka o jiri zi ugbu a ma ndị nna anyị onye ọla gbafu isiziere.
All right. So now he's saying, is it okay? I mean, it's not normal for people to build their houses and at the same time run away from their houses prior to the invasion of Ediahwana and the terrorist army. The Akko village have been so peaceful. But since the invasion of the terrorist army, that's why everywhere is desolated. Everybody's running away.
Ediahwana with his terrorist army. Here ụlọ nna m. That n'ụlọ nna m agbago ọkụ bido na-adazi ada ahịhịa na-eruzi n'ụlọ nna m. Ụlọ a mama mgbe a nụrụ ya ọwa aja ọcha. You people will know that this nowadays anaghị eji mud block arụ ụlọ. All the foreign things. But mgbe a nọ n'ụlọ a amụbeghị m that time mana agbara ya ọkụ. Which means agaghị m ahụ ihe ọma ma akpa ihe ọjọọ. Ome ka m ga-esi hụ onye na-emebi obodo masị na Gentle na-emebi obodo. Ndị akụ na Igbo niile Gentle is a good man. Ọ nkwa Gentle na-emebi obodo anyị. Ya dịrị unu na mma.
All right. Finally, he continues to lament and then say that though the father's house is an old house, but then, whatever is evil, and whatever is good. That is not our General Gentle. That is the cause of all this mayhem, that is still the same notorious Ediahwana and the Nigerian terrorist army. Okay. So yeah. I pray that God will protect this our brother, and God will heal the heart of Akko people. And I want to use this medium to appeal to Akko people to, come together and support their freedom. It's not our BDF that is doing nothing to them, but rather our BDF are their guardian angels. So they have to support Akko people abroad in every part of the world should wake up now and support their freedom. Thank you, great Biafrans. Thank you, my honorable Sonny Barawa. Ndewo.
Thank you, my honorable rep. Thank you so much. And Biafran people, I want you to as well look at this other video here.
Point to now, much, I don't want too much. I'm sure you can only have a company. You can't.
So, the world should see. And one thing Biafran people need to understand is that you have to be the one to carry your reportage. You have to be the one to carry your news. because the Nigerian terrorist government and their media, they are not covering the massacre and the ongoing war that is happening in Biafra land. They are not bringing it to the media for the world to see. But they will wait and bring together every propaganda and blackmail and slander against the Biafra Defense Forces. You sleep and wake up and then you see they start printing flyers of the generals of Biafra Defense Forces and say they are wanted on the list. They want to kill them. They put bounty on their head and they put ransom and say if you can give them information of their whereabouts, they will give you money. And then you, because you want money, you decide to go and betray your own Biafra. But Nigerian terrorist government, their media houses, they don't report all these massacres, all these ongoing war situation in Biafra land. There are more videos than this that are out there. And as a Biafran, if you are not posting these videos out, when I post them out, then that means you were not born for Biafra. You were born against Biafra. Because this is what every Biafran should do. This is not time for you to see any video against Biafra Defense Forces in the media. And then you jump in to start looking for right and wrong. You start looking for where to judge. You start looking for where to slap or where to decide what Biafra Defense Forces should have done or what they shouldn't have done. Any video you see in the media that is against Biafra Defense Forces, you should be ready to stand what? Jigigbam, to defend your freedom. Because more propaganda videos will be brought to the media against your Biafra Defense Forces. These are methods of warfare. You are fighting for freedom. And do not expect that the people that you're fighting against will go to sleep. No, they have to devise means of knocking your brains together. That is why when I was doing survey in the media, I saw that many of the people that claim to be media teams of Ngozi Fulani, all of them were delving into these propaganda videos against Biafra Defense Forces. And they are clapping for one Nigeria. They are saying, yes, they said it. They said it that Biafra Defense Forces are criminals. They said it that Gentle is a criminal. They said it that Butuso is a criminal. They said it that Archangel is a criminal. They said it that Holy Ghost is a criminal. They said it that Angel. I look at them. I laugh. I say, now I know that all of you were not for Biafra. Because if you were for Biafra, you will defend your Biafra to the very last minute. Because the zoo Nigerian terrorists have just started gaslighting some of you. And then they see that you are not strong. They see that you don't have that formidability. They see that you don't have your legs on the ground, very fitted. Your legs are weak. They will bring photos and videos, put it in the media, bring voices and do everything that they can do. All of you will come out and then start castigating and fighting against Biafra Defense Forces. Instead of you to fight against Nigeria for trying to do caricature of your Biafra Defense Forces, instead you are there in the media castigating your Biafra Defense Forces. Oh, you are castigating Biafra Defense Forces for Nigeria Terrorist Army to be the good one? I'm asking you. Or you're clapping for Nigerian terrorists for playing a psychological game on your brain and you are falling for it. So you're clapping for Nigeria that they have done well. They have been able to destroy and to expose Biafra Defense Forces. So you are clapping for them. And you think that you are doing Sonny. You think that you are doing Okenkere. You think that you are doing BRGIA. You think that you are doing Biafra Defense Forces. You're not doing Biafra Defense Forces. I've always said that Biafra Defense Forces can exist without you. as a Biafran. But you as a Biafran, you cannot exist without the Biafra Defense Forces. So the Nigerian terrorist government understands your weak point. That is why they capitalize on it. They will play this psychological game. They will put all of you on lockerheads. They will bring videos and audios and bring scenarios where you will come and then start fighting and castigating your Biafra Defense Forces. I've watched many of you. Just like the other one they call Victor Ozunabi. That one wrote a very long epistle against General Gentle and the entire Biafra Defense Forces. He wrote that General Gentle and the entire Biafra Defense Forces, that they are evil, they are terrorists, they are criminals, they are kidnappers, they are this, they are arsonists, they kill, they do this, and I look at the writer by saying, hey! And this is the same person that DOS wanted to kill. DOS wanted to kill Victor Izubunabi. Then, it is this same Biafra Defense Forces that weeks him out of Nigeria. It is this same Biafra Defense Forces that weeks him out of Nigeria to save his life. Today, he's writing all manner of nonsense about Biafra Defense Forces because he has been saved out of Nigeria. He's been weeks out of Nigeria. He's now in another African country. So he can write all manners of nonsense. Can write all manners of nonsense on the social media against General Gentle and the Biafra Defense Forces. The terrorists just tested some of you with many weapons of warfare for the past few days for a reason. And all of you have all failed the test of the time. None of you merit to be taken into the War Council. None of you merit to even know any secrecy about how war is being fought. You sleep and wake up, you see methods of warfare in the media, and you are the first person to jump against your Biafra Defense Forces and start castigating them. It's a shame. But as you continue, this is what you should remember. Remember this, that this is the pattern that the Nigerian terrorist government are using. The genocide network. How they use APC and PDP government to fund all these terrorist groups, and then they draw it down to your community. Just like this, our brother has just done this video now, explaining how the illegitimate governors that we have in these places serving the interests of one Nigeria. They now recruit the Onyedikachi that they call his name from that same community. They use him to go about killing other Biafrans, burning their houses and their belongings. And what is the sole aim of doing all these things? They want to impersonate Biafra Defense Forces. They want to turn the community against Biafra Defense Forces because they have seen that Biafran people have become very connected to the Biafra Defense Forces. Did you listen to the testimony from all the victims in this community? How many of them did you hear that they speak ill of Biafra Defense Forces? How many of them did you hear that say Biafra Defense Forces killed their mother? How many of them did you hear that Biafra Defense Forces killed their father or their sisters or uncle? You did not hear, right? Biafra Defense Forces, these are the people that are back home in ground zero. They cherish, they know the importance of Biafra Defense Forces. They know what they have been doing for them. But Ngozi Orabu Fulani is in America, right? And the other one, that is Yellow Popo, is in America. And they are telling all of you that Biafra Defense Forces are criminals and kidnappers, right? Aha. You see? Those are people in America turning your heads upside down, telling you that Biafra Defense Forces are criminals. Just because Biafra Defense Forces refuses to bow down to her, for her to use them to turn into what she wants, and they refuse. She's there on the media, brainwashing all of you every day, telling you that Biafra Defense Forces are kidnappers, they are fraud, they are this, they are that. But these are Biafrans in Ground Zero community, explaining to you what Biafra Defense Forces have been doing for them, protecting them and coming to their aid and saving them whenever there is crisis. I'm going to bring another video. For those of you that Ngozi and the Nigerian terrorist government have brainwashed you against the Biafra Defense Forces, and you will go to the point of calling Biafra Defense Forces criminals, kidnappers, terrorists, you call them all manners of names. I want you to listen to this very video. This is another one. Listen.
Okay, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of Biafra all over the world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone and location. Today is 23rd of August, 2025. There is an update, there is a current update and the current situation that is going on in Yolo, my maternal home. And two, a ga-awụ ihe ọjọọ na mụ anọ ọjọọ na-eme n'obodo nne m si pụta. There is a name that I'm going to call. These people are the people that causing every damn insecurity in Olo State. Ntam na-akpọrọ na aha ha na weta na akwụkwọ weta pen detuo na here listen. These people are the reason why there's a big insecurity in Olo State. And there is another guy who is disturbing on social media doing blah blah blah. You think that Biafra is comedy. You think we are doing blogging. Let me tell you, whatever they call cash TV. Let me tell you, you don't know what you're doing to yourself. You're just coming online talking Arab nonsense. Do you know how many innocent souls that Ebubago have wasted in that state? You're there talking nonsense. Instead of you to talk and call for intervention of your people, you're there doing nonsense, bringing all sorts of blaspheming videos. Let me tell you something. You, Gideon, or Ezemoke, or whatever they call yourself, on that Cash TV, you're doing content, thinking that Biafra are not watching you. We are watching you. And remember you have families. And I believe that your families will know that you don't need to call as a brother. Your families, I know that wherever they are, they will know that you are not worthy to be their son. Let me tell you. And I want to use this opportunity to greet the Major General Igwe Butozo, the General of all generals, the General of all commanders of Liberation Army. Ebobola Ali Igbo Koshere, Ebobola Ibitere. Ana make a leg in nine. Udoga Derege. Oyobola na-achụ gị ya nhụrụ ọdịda. Maka ndị na-awụ ha viga ụmụnne ha nnu ha hara ha mmiri n'ụzọ dohora ha mmiri yivire nnuga ha mmiri. Like these names I'm going to call eji m akwụkwọ detuo ka m hafụ ichefu, because a na-awụ ihe mmekọta atọ ya aka that na men mechiri ọ na-achọghị ikwu ka ha feel dịka we exposing somebody that have helped you in one way or the other, but ejigala discipline ndị achọ ha ka mmadụ kụrụ nwụrụ mmiri tobe iko. They want us to start exposing them. Yes, we have to expose them because ha hapụla ihe asị ha mewe ha ọzọ because of their selfish interests, because of their political selfish interests. Ha nwere.
This is a young, vibrant blood who put his life on the line for you as a Biafra Liberation Army personnel. Look at this young man now. If he wanted to go for a life of treasure, for a comfortable life where he will not have time to be fighting and running in the bush to protect you in your community, to expunge the Fulani terrorists, will you see him here? No. If he wants to make money, he will just go and collect money from Nigerian terrorist government and sabotage Biafra and then move on with his life. He can buy houses in Dubai, buy anywhere, and then he will sell off many of you and point hands to you for you being ardent supporters of Biafra. But you see him, what is his desire? His desire is to see that he fight for Biafra to be defended and restored and the territory of Biafra reclaimed. They want Biafra restored. Just look at this young man here now. He's a Biafra Liberation Army personnel serving under this very government of General Igwe Butuzo. Their sole objective is to sacrifice their lives and for all of you to have a home, so that those of you that were crying that time of what Nigerian terrorist government have done in your homes, such things will not be happening. This is a young man who only what he wants is for your community to be safe. The only thing he wants is to remove all the Fulani terrorists. The only thing he wants is for Biafra to be. But some of you wants to betray them. Some of you wants to kill them. Ngozi is telling you that they are criminals, they are kidnappers, they are fraudulent, that they do not represent her because they refuse to bow down to her. And the Nigerian terrorists now align with all of you that are calling the Biafra Defense Forces names, capitalize on it, and then print their photos and their faces, put bounty on their heads and circulate everywhere. And call some of you in your communities to go after where you will find them and their families and bring the information to them. Then they will give you money. Then you come and sabotage Biafra Defense Forces. What will you gain from sabotaging Biafra Defense Forces? The Gideon and the David and the Joshua of your time, the Samson of your time, who are ready to fight for you, sacrifice their lives, and make sure Biafra land is totally defended and expunged of the Fulani terrorists. These are the young men that are ready to fight for you. But some of you are there calling them criminals. Some of you are there calling them traitors. Some of you are there calling them kidnappers, simply because they refuse to bow down to your instructions. As they refuse to bow down to your plan and your template, you brandish them all manners of criminal names and evil names. But their sole aim is to see that your communities are protected. Just listen.
Actually, ndị chere wụ gọvanọ, ndị chere wụ senator, ndị chere wụ here, forgetting that they come to convince people that kidnappers are threatening them. Kidnappers are doing them all sorts of things in Olo. They call the help of instant security network, which Nnamdi Kanu is aware of all these things we are talking about today. Because of the killings and how Funanis are maltreating the Olo state people, men have to go for their intervention. Now, men have go to that place. These men, more than 21 men, they are in number, they are in the group. They came and asked Biafrans, General Butuzo, please call your men so that your men will come and defend our land.
I hope you people are listening very well. Oh. Some community members, some youth in their community, some rich men in their community that are even in Nigerian politics. They came to Biafra Defense Forces and pleaded and begged. They came into a meeting on a phone contact begging for Biafra Defense Forces to come to their aid in their community, to come and expunge the terrorists and Nigerian terrorists that have regrouped to come and be killing their women and children. And then Biafra Defense Forces went to give them that succor, fought the terrorists out of those communities. But today, those people that were begging Biafra Defense Forces to come and fight Fulani terrorists out of that community for them and fight Nigerian terrorists out of those community for them, they are the people that decided to sabotage them. They said they should go and collect an amnesty from Nigerian government and join Nigerian government. And they said no. So they decided to work to sabotage them. Just listen.
Now, General Butus have taken that risky to pull up men, different states. Men now came to Olo and fight these terrorists, fight against insecurities, fight against kidnappers, fight against the Boko Harams, the all atrocities that is going on in Olo. Men have calmed that place down. Now, because of their plan did not work in politics, they are not turned against. I'm going to mention their name. Please bring out pen and paper so that you will not make a mistake. There are more than 21 in numbers, but you're going to mention these are the pillars. Forget about their agents. Obinna Jonas Okeke, please don't quote me out of content. Obinna Jonas Okeke, number one. I hope you'll be watching this video. You know how you helped. You know how you helped Biafrans. You know how you convinced General Butuzo so that he can pull up men in different ways, different states to come and defend Olo State. Now men have come and defend Olo State. The only regard, the only response, the only appreciation people will bring is to go and recruit Funanis, recruit all the whole bandits, all the whole terrorists in North and bring them to us to be against the people that you people brought in to defend you, to defend your land. Now you people are not turning against them with a Bobago. Everyday war. Currently, there's a very brutal war going on there in my own maternal home. When all this is happening in Oso, I was one of the Biafra Liberation Army. I came to that place and we fought with our last blood. But now, the regard and the respect and things we need, and from them now is start insulting General Butuzo, the man that took risk. Do you know what to pull out, man? The man that took risk to safeguard his land. Ikenga Sunday, okay. You know how you supported. You know how you knelt down. You know how you pleaded to General Butuzo. Please look at, we are dying. Hello, people are dying. Now, you people will now jeopardize against the Biafra Liberation Army, against your people. Don't worry. I believe that Chukwuka Biama will visit you people one after the other. Young barrister, on the BC. Young barrister, you know yourself. You know how you pleaded. You know how you pleaded. You know how you pleaded. You and your family, or just a family, and you people know how you people pleaded. Emeka, your brother too. Emeka, your you people know how you people come in mask. Right now, you people are now bringing all the blames and Biafra Liberation Army. Because of you people think that everybody have go back to their state to go and safeguard. No, we are in missionary work. Any place that kidnappers is disturbing or terrorists are disturbing, we shall invent that place. That is our work. And that is what Nnamdi Kanu said us to be doing. And we are doing it. So you not come and block our way and you think that we will leave you. No, your head will go down. So all these people know how they contributed in Biafran restoration. But now they are not against Biafrans. This month, Madumere, you want for also. You know what? You know the kind of atrocities that is going on also that make General Butuzo to pull up men to come and fight for you guys, to pursue the crimes, the insecurity that is going to, the kind of rate of kidnapping that is going on in Anambra Express Road, the boundary between Anambra Express Road, Olu and Anambra. People know the kind of kidnapping that is going on there. But we came that place and make every situation to calm down. People are not turning against us. People are not turning against us, have the mind to come on social media to be saying nonsense with your stupid media. Saying your name is Cash TV. You are using Cash TV to cash money from also people, not to give them updates, or you have to bring a solution there. You are just fooling yourself. You are just fooling yourself. You're a big fool, my dear brother. Let me call names so that you know I'm taking much of your time. Emeka, Irele, you know how you really helped us. You know how you really helped men. Anthony Madumene, your family pleaded on behalf of insecurity of what is going on in our law to Major General Butozo, the commander of all commanders in Biafra Nation. Chinonso, Ezeke, you people know how you people contributed. Jerry Alaboso, you people know how you people contributed. Madoka, you people know how you contributed. Please, you people should write this thing down. Those people are the people that helped the Biafra Liberation Army. These people are the ones that invited them. They should come. That make General Butuzo to pull his men in different states, in the whole 40 states. He pull all his men. I'll go and ask about this, I'm telling you. And one of the people that fought for those kidnappers, the kind of thing that is going on there. Now, the return is to bring Ebubago terrorists to recruit people. And not telling us that they brought from Tupoye that you should come and take amnesty. Why? The people that you people provided gun, bullets, and then now let the people because of your political interest that we should not provide amnesty so that the government, you people will be doing guy in government that people will have men. So because of we disagree on that nonsense, amnesty people are coming up with. Now you want to turn against Biafra Liberation Army. Let me still be calling. Bishop, you know how you contributed. Bishop, you know how you pleaded. Ozi, you know how you contributed. Ibu, you know how you contributed. All these people and the rest of them, they know how they contributed in making Biafran's Liberation Army Instant Security Network then to come to also. Because men are in different states. They are, when Commander Butuzo ask us, ask men, they should come. Look at what is going on in my state. Kidnappers want to take over, Funana Hesment want to take over my land. And my brothers are pleading. They are, hey, now men now came and defend you guys. People are not bringing threatening words. But no, I know that one day Chukwu Kabiama will bring you people out to judgment. Thank you for watching this video. Please share and watch. This
See, how did you all listen to this very message from Biafra Defense Forces? How did you listen to this? The same people that cried to them and seek succor, the same people that cried to them and say Fulani terrorists are killing them, or come and help us, they went to go and help them, are the same people that are working to sabotage them now. Did you get the point? Did you get the point? So the question now is, are you the part of these Biafrans that have become a sabotage to the Biafra Defense Forces? Or you are part of those that is upholding their sacrifices? Are you part of the Biafran that is helping Nigerian terrorist government to bring this Boko Haram, Fulani men, Iswa, Bandit, Ansari, Al-Qaeda, Ebubagu, Okigwe, vigilante groups, and all terrorist groups, Akune Chemba, Udokachi terrorist groups? Are you amongst these people that are helping these terrorist groups to come to destroy the Biafra Defense Forces? Because it will never be well with you. Some of you will sleep and will not wake up, honestly. Some of you will eat food, you will drink water, and the water that you drink from the land of Biafra will choke you to death. Yes. Because if you decide to sabotage the effort and the sacrifices of these men here, these men that have put their lives on the line, look at him. His face is open. He is talking because he knows that there is nothing that he is living for again, only Biafra. He's only living for Biafra. That is why he has put his life on the line. He's only living for Biafra. If he has faced so much sabotage from you as a fellow Biafran, what does he have to go and hide again? If you that knows him, knows his father, knows his where he came from, you are the one working with Nigeria now to come and burn their houses, to come and kill their people and to destroy them and to use their name to impersonate and do all manners of evil. What do you think he is going to hide himself away again from the media? That's why you see all of them. You're seeing their faces now. Because they know they are fighting a fight to finish. They are fighting a fight that is here for everybody to see. They are fighting a fight that is for Biafra. They are not fighting hidden fight. They are not unknown gunmen. So you know them. They are known military personnel of Biafra Defense Forces. That's why you're seeing their faces. You know them now. But you are going to align with the Bubagu. You are going to align with the vigilante terrorist group that they have brought, Operation Odokachi, Akune Chemba, Forest Guard that they have brought to come and kill the people in your community and to go and burn, kill babies, women, and children in their sleeps. While these young men you see here are sacrificing their lives on a daily basis to see that you have Biafra fully restored. It is a shame if you happen to be amongst the people that are doing this. I will leave the broadcast here and I will be back again. Repent. Repent. Repent from your evil ways. For those of you that are working against the Biafra Defense Forces, because it is not going to be friendly. It is not going to be business as usual. These men and women have sacrificed their lives. And if you think you can impersonate them, if you think that you can come and destroy them, if you think that you can jump out from nowhere to destroy everything that they have done, if you think that you can come out from anywhere to destroy all their sacrifices just because of the money that they give you or because of what you want, hey, you have made the worst mistake of your life. Yes, because it is not going to be business as usual. They will take measures that they will go after you. We are in freedom fighting. Do not expect that they will be begging you to leave. No. They have to be brutal so that they can be alive. If they were not brutal all this while, all of you would have sabotaged them and killed them all now. If Ngozi could put a spy in the Biafra Defense Forces barracks to spy for her, the question is, why do you need to put a spy in the Biafra Defense Forces barrack to spy for you? Spy for what? The same Biafra Defense Forces which you say that they are criminals, they are fraud, they are kidnappers, they are terrorists, they do not represent you. Why do you now put a spy in their barracks to spy the Biafra Defense Forces? What information do you need there that you now put somebody to spy in the midst of the Biafra Defense Forces? How are we even sure that the spies that you put there have not dropped poisonous substances in the food that the Biafra Defense Forces eat? Because they would think that all these people that are with them in the barrack, that they are all in one accord, not knowing that some of them have been bought over by Ngozi Orabofulani. And she implanted the spies in the Biafra Defense Forces barracks. And they have the guts to come out to come and be saying it with their mouth. I'm waiting for something. And I know when I'm coming for that broadcast. I'm just waiting. I am waiting. I said I'm waiting. I salute all Biafrans. And I thank all of you for the good that you're doing. Please keep on supporting your Biafra Defense Forces, Biafra Freedom. We are going to have great news from Washington, D.C. and from Finland in this month of September. So keep your fingers crossed. We are working on our website and the buttons that were under maintenance. Very soon they will be functional and we will announce, and then you will resume payment rapidly from diaspora. I salute all of you. Please remain strong. Please, Biafrans in the media, this is the time that you have to post every video and every publication about Biafra Defense Forces and the BRGI. This is not time to do too much broadcast. This is not time to do too much talk, to do long talk. If you check, I've not been online regularly. So this is time that we strategize. I will only come online when I want to do one big broadcast like this to expose something. Then during the day, every Biafran should engage in doing what? Posting videos, all these short videos that you see that come from Biafra Defense Forces, all these short videos from BRGI, every publication and everything that we push out there, pick it up and make it to flood the media. Nigerian terrorist media will not do it for you. You have not seen them go to Biafra land to bring all these videos of the massacre and the genocide and all this burning of houses in your communities. It is we Biafrans that are going to bring them out. So if you don't bring out these things that are happening, publish them in the media, push them out on Twitter and everywhere, when people say they don't see what is happening in your community, don't blame them. When it happens in Benue, Zamfara, Borno, Plateau, they bring it to the media and it spreads in the media, and you are also part of the people that is spreading it. Why is it hard for you to post your own, so that it will go viral? It is not for Sonio. It is not for Okenkere. It is not for BRGI. It is not for Biafra Defense Forces. Because some of you will think when you post it, you're posting it to please me, or please Biafra Defense Forces, or please Okenkere, the APN, or please BRGI. No, you are doing it for your freedom. So understand these things, wake up and do what you know will work best for your freedom. Post everything that we are bringing out to the media because we know why we are bringing them out. Create posts. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said all of you should be on Twitter is for a time like this. Is for a time of this war. You need to be pushing out everything that is happening in Ground Zero to the world. And where it is happening is on Twitter. It is not on Facebook. It is not on YouTube. It is on Twitter that you are doing those things that you hit the attention of the people that matters. So if you're not on Twitter, go over to Twitter, follow all of us, and start tweeting. I thank you all, and I salute all of you for your sacrifice. Remain strong.